In this video, I'm unboxing a Park Tool professional toolkit containing over 65 professional level tools. You'll see these in pro bike shops, but this is going to make your home workshop absolutely amazing. Let's take a look. Don't forget, keep watching this video till the very end to see how you can be in with a chance of winning this toolkit, and we'll post this worldwide. Right, let's get in there. This is a heavy toolkit. This is worth about $800 or £700. Whoa. So this is the latest evolution of the PK-2 toolkit. So all the tools you're going to need to work on a modern mountain bike. You've got 2 levels, so many tools. Let's kick it off with these screwdrivers here. So this is the SD2, very high quality. See a nice rubber handle on there. On the bottom of the screwdriver, it tells you what type of screwdriver it is. So posi drive or Phillips head as I call it. SD2, SD6 flathead, SD2, SD0. So we've got 4 screwdrivers there. What else have we got? Needle nose pliers. Again, super high quality, designed and engineered in the USA. Look at the handle on there, rubber. Very handy tool. What we've got in here, like a blue anodized ruler. We've got millimeters, inches, spoke length gauge, but also this ball bearing size gauge. So if you've got that odd ball bearing rolling around, you need to know what you need to replace it. Stick it in there, you'll find out what it is. BBT9 for working on bottom brackets, so those external BB cups getting out. You've also got that spinny tool to get the crank bearing preloader back in there. Very nice. What's this? Oh, I know what this is. Very handy. Internal routing kit. So let's get in there. I'll show you it. This is magnetic. So we all know, if you've tried it, to route internal cables can be very hard. You just slide this in and you use that magnetic tool on the outside of the frame. You actually run it down the frame, and then you can plug your cables into there and pull it through your frame. What else do we have? Well, I know what this is. Do you guys know what that is? That is a dummy pedal tool. So if you're working on your bike, maybe the gears, trying to clean your chain, you don't have pedals on your bike, stick that in your crank. It's also threaded, so you can wind it into your crank, and then you can spin your pedals to make sure you can work on your bike. Really helpful tool, that is. Now this is the MLP 1.2, stands for Master Link Pliers. If you've got one of those power links in your chain, you just squash that together and then pop them open. Again, very handy. Nice, we've got the HT8, that's the 8mm hex tool for taking off your pedals. Got a nice handle on there so you don't hurt your hand trying to do that. They can be torqued up quite tight. What's this? The Cyclone chain scrubber. One of these things gets your chain so clean. Stick some degreaser in there. See, it tells you where to fill it up to. Got this handle, stick it on there. You open it up, you run your chain through it, spin your pedals, and you'll get a super clean chain. We've got a stack of cone spanners from 19 right the way down to 13. You can see how they're super thin, so you can get 2 to work together to open or tighten your cones. I know Shimano hubs still use cones, so you need those to get in there and work on those hubs. Clean them out, grease them, whatever. We've got a set of these cable cutters, the CN10. I've had a set of these for about 15 years, maybe even their predecessors. They last so long. So super strong for cutting your cables. You've also got that bit in the middle for crimping that end cap to keep your cables nice and neat. We've got this little green set of Torx wrenches. I like the way it's color coded so you don't get them mixed up with your other Allen keys. From a T40 right down to a T9. So we're seeing these pop up on bikes a lot nowadays, the bolts. So that's essential for working on your bike. What is this? Wow, that is a chain keeper. Dan Lloyd's gonna love it. If you don't have a rear wheel in your bike, you can chuck that into your rear dropout, razz the quick release up, thread your chain around there so you can still spin it if you want to work on it, maybe clean it, I don't know. So that's the top trade on, but that isn't even half of the tools. Let's get into the bottom. Wow, this is a brush kit. You've got everything in there. You've got that big soft one, great for cleaning your bike, a bit of a tougher one, maybe if you're doing your cassette. Again, a nice one you can stick in those smaller gaps, maybe on a full suspension bike. Then you've got that very handy claw style one for getting in between your gears and your cassette, really giving your bike a good clean. That's the BCB 4.2. Love it. Right, what we've got here, we've got some side cutters. Great for cutting maybe your cables, so your outer gear cables. Oh, what's that? That is the chain tool, the CT 3.2, super handy. Love one of these, nice and heavy that is. Really good tool for working on your chain, splitting it. This is the DAG 2.2 derailleur hanger alignment gauge. So if you've bent your rear hanger, what you do is a thread underneath there. You spin that in, we take your rear mech off, you spin that in, and then you've got a bit that attaches in the bottom of there. You can then gauge that to your rear wheel. So you spin it round, maybe it's bent, you can see at the top, it's a bit closer to the rear wheel. spin it around like that, you can see it's further away. So you then use that to bend it and get that rear hanger nice and straight again. We've got a big PK-2 Adjustable Spanner. It even gives you on there, oh, other way around. See on there, it tells you how big you've got it. So what's that, from 0 right up to about 40 millimeters. Next, the HMR4 mallet and hammer. Hammer that side, mallet that side. That's replaceable as well, so if you ever damage it, well, it's going to take a hammering, isn't it? I guess good for knocking cranks through gently through your bottom bracket. Like it, very good. Wow, this is an essential BO2. That is a bottle opener. BO2, must be the second edition. SZR1, what are these? Shop scissors. The TB2, now this is an emergency tyre repair kit. So if you get any holes in your tyres, you stick this to the inside, it shows you how to do it there. Stops your tube poking through. That can save you a lot of money having to buy a new tyre. The adjustable torque driver, you've got 3, 4, 5 and T25 bits in there, and it goes from 4 right up to 6 Newton meters. Great for stem bolts, seat tube bolts, all those things. You're not going to over tighten anything using that. Right, we've got some 3-way hex wrenches in here. Love these tools, super handy. There's your 4, 5 and 6 mil Allen keys, probably the most common. And then you've got a 2, 2.5 and a 3, good for grips, things like that. Love these, just need the one tool for doing lots of jobs. We've got some crank pullers in here. We've got the 2 different ones, the CCP22 and the 44. So that one is for square taper bottom brackets and that one's for splines. What next? Lots of spanners. We've got an 8 and a 10. Where's that? I use that one all the time at home. Loads of them, 9 and 11, 13 and 14, 15 and 16 and a 17 and 18. That makes sense. Right, so what are these? We've got 3 tools. I recognise that one. That is for cassettes, for taking a cassette off. Dead easy. That is a BBT32 for taking out more old-fashioned bottom brackets like Shimano and Isis. That is a BBT5 FR11. I don't know what that is. I have to look that one up. That is a BB and cassette tool for Campagnolo. Never heard of it. Must be a roadie thing. That is an offset brake wrench, and this one is very handy. This is the chain checker. So you've got 2 bits on this. On this side, you hook it into the chain at 0.5. You know that your chain is getting worn, but it's all right. Stick it in the other side, that 0.75, you know that's too worn. So if that fits in, then you know you need to replace your chain. If that side just fits in, then you know you'll get in there, but not quite yet. What else? We've got these tyre levers. These are the TL 6.2 premium tyre levers. You see they're metal covered with plastic, very nice to use. Better than your normal cheap ones. And then we've got the PW4. That is great for taking off your pedals. You've got 2 different ways, so for taking on and getting off, you can get them in the perfect position to get some weight onto them. A few more tools we've got the super patch. You don't need any glue, just stick them on your tube for fixing any punctures. We've got 3 spoke wrenches for all different sizes. Again, color coded, black, red and green, love it. We have more. Now this is for working on your chainring bolts. So if they're spinning in the back, so that fits. 2 different sizes, one slightly deeper than the other. Now we've got the crank bolt wrench, the CCW5, got a 14mm socket on the back and an 8mm Allen key on the front. And then we've got this HCW15, so for working on old school headsets, you've got a 32 and 36mm spanner. Right, on to the final bit. We've got a box in here. Now what is in this box? I mean, it looks good. Oh, I know what this is. This is that really nice set of Allen keys, hex wrench. There's the holder, that fits together. So there's some instructions like that. There we go. Big set of Allen keys, lovely to use. From a 10mm right the way down to a 2. All those really common tools you're going to need. Big 8mm. Love the way they sit in that holder. Very handy. Wow, what a prize. Over 65 tools and that lovely toolbox to take them home in. Don't forget we post this worldwide, so follow the link in the description down below for being with a chance of winning them. What's my favourite tool? I guess it's probably derailleur hanger alignment tool. I need one of those. Sure, I can't take that home. Anyway, if you want to see more videos from GMBN, click on the GMBN logo to subscribe if you haven't done already. If you want to see how to use some of these tools, click over there for some basic fork maintenance and over there for how to safety check your bike. I'm sure you won't miss this one.